calls herself the CEO, the chief executive operator of her family. And you know what? She's got the best company in the world. Please welcome and honor Tania Beck.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much. And thank all of you who are here tonight. This is such an amazing honor, and I just feel like I don't deserve this. It's something that I did feel called to. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and I have 3 siblings. And I knew from a young age that that's what I wanted to do when I got older, that I wanted to be home with my children. And it was something that I know God put on my heart at an early age. And I'm so blessed to have a husband who supported that vocation and gift. And I've been able to be home with my kids for the last 22 years. And it's been such a blessing. And I just feel just so honored and amazed to be given this amazing award. And Homemaker of the Year is not something I ever thought that I would receive such an amazing honor, but it just fills me with gratitude and humility. And I want to express my gratitude to my family, my son and my daughter and my husband who are here with me tonight, and my very dear friend Giovanna, who came here as kind of like, she's almost a second mom, but more just a dear friend. And I'm just so grateful for them. And my family is really the heart and soul of everything I do. And I also want to thank my mother, Marianne Colonna, who could not be here. She fell a few weeks ago, broke her arm, and can't travel. And so I'm hoping she'll be able to see a recording of this. And I'm so grateful for her and the example that she set for me of a strong, determined homemaker. She showed me through her actions what it means to pour your heart into your family. Growing up, I watched her create a home filled with warmth, love, and tradition, no matter what challenges or trials came her way. And there were a lot, 4 kids in 5 years, and my dad worked hard and was barely home. And so there were a lot of times that, it was just her. And she wasn't just a homemaker in the traditional sense. She was the heart and strength of our home. Her unwavering dedication, her grace in difficult times, and her ability to make everyone feel loved shaped the woman that I am today. I owe so much of my own journey as a wife and a mother to her example. 10 years ago, my father's health began to slowly decline, and we've watched my mom care for him with love and compassion until he passed in February. She gains great strength from her Catholic faith and the community she is so involved with daily at her church. I've been blessed to follow her example of faith and love in my own life, as I have put God first in my life and in the center of my marriage. And that was one thing that my parents were very clear about as I was a teenager and getting into my 20s. And they, just always imparted to me and my siblings that you have to have God in the center of your marriage, or it's just going to be it's already not the easiest thing at times, great at others, but if you have God in the center, that will help you a great deal. And I'm grateful for the example that my parents set for me. When I think of homemaking, I think of far more than the daily tasks that keep our house in order. For me, it's about creating a sanctuary for my family. And that was always something that I felt was so important, to keep our home as a sacred place where love, tradition, and values are woven into every corner of our lives. While many see Glenn's public life, what they often don't see is our private family, which I fiercely protect. My job as the CEO of our family is to make sure our home remains a safe haven, especially when the outside world can be so noisy, chaotic, and sometimes harsh. In a world that often celebrates fame and notoriety, my greatest accomplishment has always been my role as wife and mother. I've been blessed to homeschool our children, which allowed us the gift of traveling as a family, which we did quite a bit, especially when the kids were young. Our children have had the unique opportunity to sit at the feet of some of the greatest minds of our time, constitutional scholars, senators, prime ministers, and even the great John Voight. But through all these experiences, I've always reminded our kids that the most important lesson is not who you know, but the values you carry with you. It hasn't always been easy. Glenn's job often requires him to expose the darkest corners of our world, and with that comes criticism and misunderstanding. But I've learned that true strength comes not from engaging with the negativity, but from holding on to what matters most: God, family, and tradition. Those are the pillars that sustain us and keep us grounded, no matter what storms may come our way. To those who may not understand us or make snide remarks from the sidelines, I say this: family is sacred, and in our home we stand together, united by our love for one another and the values that guide us every day. It's not about living up to the world's expectations, but about fulfilling the responsibilities we are called to by God and by one another. The role of a wife and mother is often seen as traditional, but it is in fact timeless. It is not just a responsibility, but a profound calling, one that shapes generations and strengthens the very fabric of our society. As wives, we are the partners, the encouragers, and the glue that holds our homes together. As mothers, we are the first teachers, nurturing our children not just with knowledge, but with love, patience, and guidance. The role of a mother extends beyond caring for physical needs. We are entrusted with the emotional and spiritual well-being of our families. We lay the foundation for values and principles that our children will carry with them into the world. There's an immeasurable power in the influence of a wife and mother within her home. Our role is essential because it is within the home that future leaders, thinkers, and citizens are shaped. Our homes are where the seeds of compassion, faith, and resilience are sown. The world may look at this role and see it as old-fashioned, but I know, and I believe many of you do too, that there is no work more sacred, no calling more important than being the heart of your home. At the same time, it's important to recognize the unique role that a husband and father plays in the family, where the wife and mother often serves as the emotional foundation and nurturer. The husband and father serves as the protector, provider, and leader of the family. These roles complement each other in a way that brings balance, stability, and strength to the home. A husband's role is often seen as external, providing for the family, guiding its direction, and ensuring its security. But it's more than just provision in the material sense. It's also about being a moral and spiritual guide, instilling values of integrity, strength, and honor in his children by example. Both the roles of a husband and a wife are vital, and they work together in harmony. One without the other leaves a family incomplete. A husband and wife are partners in the truest sense, working together to create an environment where their children can thrive. The husband may be the head of the family, but the wife is the heart, and together they make a whole. A husband leads by example, teaching his children how to navigate the outside world with strength and integrity, while the wife ensures that the home is a place of refuge, where love, respect, and understanding prevail. These roles are different, but equally important, and it's in their unity that a family finds its true strength. In our home, Glenn and I have always embraced these complementary roles. He's my partner in every sense, and while his public life often requires him to be out in the world, together we've made sure our family remains strong, united, and grounded in our faith and values. We both know that our different roles only enhance the strength of our family. I want to praise and encourage all of you homemakers who are here, those who work tirelessly to nurture their families, often behind the scenes. We may not always receive public recognition, but we know in our hearts that the work we do is vital. We are the builders of legacies, the protectors of tradition, and the anchors that keep our families steady. Thank you again for this great honor. I accept it on behalf of all homemakers who understand that the most important home is not the one built with bricks, but the one built with love, faith, and unwavering commitment to our families. God bless you all. Thank you again.